Hello dear students. In this video let us find out what are the differences between the story and the sentence structure of both the print and the broadcast media. So in my earlier video I discussed about the differences between the lead writing in both the media. So now it's time, let's find out how the story is structured in both the media and what are the sentence construction style of both the media. So in print media, as so far now we have already come to know that it follows the most convenient and the most efficient manner of writing a story called inverted pyramid, which is not followed in broadcast media. Because in broadcast media it follows a circular approach where there is a beginning, there is a middle portion which is about the story, and then it circles around and close up. We have a close up then. So in this circular approach of a story for the broadcast media, news writers, they follows a visual pattern of a story. They do not follow the inverted pyramid manner. They do not want to they do not prioritize the informations in descending order just like the print media. So in case of the broadcast media, news writer comes up with an idea that visualization can help in developing their script, or their script is being accompanied by the visual, by the video tapes. So it becomes very easy, and it becomes very important for the news writer of the broadcast media to build up a story which is based on both their script and and the visual that they have gathered about the concept and the context and the content of the story. So when it is about approach, when I say that okay, print media follows inverted pyramid whereas broadcast media follows a circular approach, it is also about the structure, the entire structure about the print media. Then it comes to then we should know that they have a chronological order of information. So there is this descending order of putting information in the print media. So all the informations are put in a very systematic way, in a chronological manner, whereas broadcast media do not follow any kind of chronology. They do not have any sequence of events. They do not have any sequence of information. Most importantly, they do not have, because they try to just round up the story. They just go round and round the story, and within that circle they will just explain the beginning the story, and they will just end the story. They will just close up the story. So this is the basic story structure, and this is the difference between the story structure differences between the print media and the broadcast media. Now if we come to the sentence structure of both the print and the broadcast media, the two of the basic differences that I want to explain to you people is, number one, in case of the print media, we generally use the dependent clause. In case of the print media, for example, say let's go by this report which was reported for the newspaper, accusing the Acme Tool Works management of bad faith. 6,000 union employees went on strike this morning. So there is an independent clause and a dependent clause. So most of the time in the print media, the structure, in the sentence structure of the print media, we come across this kind of structure where you have dependent clause and independent clause. Whereas in case of the broadcast media writing, you'll not find that any dependent clause. You'll not find. There will be an independent clause. They will try to if there is such a situation where you will have to explain the cause and effect relationship, they'll just try to break the sentences into short sentences. They will just try to separate the sentences, just like the example that I have put here of the same story which was reported for the print media, let's see how the same story was reported for the broadcast media. 6,000 union members at Acme Tool Works are on a strike this morning, and they accuse, full stop, they accuse management of bad faith. So instead of, constructing the sentence by independent and dependent clause, they have, the news writer for the broadcast media have separated the sentence, and they have constructed two different sentences, which alienates from independent and a dependent clause. But then it has not even undermined the cause and effect relationship, right? It has also reflected the cause and effect relationship, but in, two different sentences. Secondly, in when we see, when we see that the sentences of the print media, it is very long. When that means, there are so many information that I have explained time and again in my earlier slides also, that for the print media you will find that the news writer, he tries to dump all the information into, one story, in fact into one sentence. Yeah, just like these were a story reported for the newspaper media, followed in this way. A St. Paul man convicted of criminal vehicular operation and drunken driving in connection with an accident that killed his cousin was sentenced Tuesday to 1 year in the Ramsey County workhouse. The same sentence, when you see that how it was reported in the broadcast media report, you'll find a huge difference. They have shortened the sentence for the broadcast media. A St. Paul man was sentenced to 1 year in the county workhouse for a drunk driving accident that killed his cousin. So it was so direct, it was less information. They do not try to give everything into one go, right? So they have kept some of the information for the succeeding paragraphs in case of the broadcast media report. So these are some of the basic, structural differences between the print media writing and the broadcast media writing. So for today, I think you will try to, download these videos and try to, have the maximum, use of this video as a study material for your, assignment. Yeah, thank you.